What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We got something crazy on deck today that we're going to be taking a look at the Air Max 95 Undefeated University Red, the Tokyo exclusive. Before we get into this amazing pair, guys, I want to remind you that this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe while you're here. Really appreciate that. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have that in the description. Guys, I appreciate all the support, and let's take a look at this awesome collab. So this is one, man, number one, I love Air Max 95s, and when I saw that this one was going to be available from our friends across the water, I was super pumped. If you don't know, this was a Tokyo exclusive and limited to 600 pairs, so crazy hard to get, and the resale prices for these are, as you would expect, crazy. Let me show you where I picked this pair up from, guys. Of course, I'm going to have all that in the description, including that discount code for you, kvegas. Be sure to use that, and let's take a look at this collab. So you do have your Air Max 95 outsole, solid rubber compound to black with that university red, and of course you have the Undefeated branding underneath with the Nike Air. All that looks good, guys. I have already had these on foot, so if you see stuff like that, that is why, but I wanted to make sure they did fit true to size. Midsole, as you'd expect for the Air Max 95s, got these large air units both in the forefoot and the heel. It is the bigger bubble with that nice university red hit underneath. Same thing as we go around the medial side. And I didn't mention earlier, guys, but this is the GX batch of the shoe, and GX is really known for good quality, and you can tell that by looking around this pair. No flaws as far as like glue residue going from the midsole to the upper. Everything looks very, very clean. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, these are a men's 13, and as I said, I've already had them on foot. They fit perfectly true to size, which is pretty standard for GX. The only GXs I really have any issue with is the Kobe 6. Tends to fit me personally a little bit snug. Everything else I've gotten from GX has been perfect, and that stays true here. So I'm going to recommend you to go with whatever you normally wear in an Air Max 95. These fit me like any of my retails. Comfort wise, it's an Air Max 95, so it's pretty comfortable on foot. It does just come with like a blue foam insole, but you don't really need a cushioned insole really with a shoe like this. But I mean, you could always swap one out if you wanted something a little bit thicker. We'll go over the insole as we get further into the review. Now, the upper of the shoe, of course, takes all its cues from your classic Air Max 95, the OG Neon, of course, with the red accents, and then the Undefeated line here at the bottom, which looks really good. Nice touch. One quick note, I do have the blue pair and the neon pair on the way, so stay tuned for those, and maybe we can see which one is the favorite. Of course, the upper is this nice suede material. It is a shorter haired suede, but you can see it's got some nice movement to it. Very soft materials. The GX, again, very good quality. Never had any issues with them as far as that goes. You got your good mesh, your thinner rope laces, and let's go ahead and get this light on here, and I want to show you, does have the 3M hit on this panel. Okay, and then of course your back with the Nike Air. Okay, hope that's translating for you on camera, guys. Going up the laces, of course, you have your Air Max logo, red and white. These also do come with the little shoe clips, the lace clips, excuse me, with the Undefeated pressed in. I hope that is showing up for you on camera as well. Trying to get that to focus for you, but of course you got two of these, one for each shoe, obviously. It does start you off with the white laces. You're gonna get a set of red and orange as well, so that'd be a nice pop on that shoe. Inside of the shoe, of course, all these are numbered to 600, and we got 063 out of 600 with the Tokyo tag, the Undefeated logo with the Nike, and then of course white takes care of your sock liner and the back of the tongue. Again, we do have the Undefeated all across the lateral and medial sides, and you have this nice red jeweled swoosh on there. Looks great. And of course the back of the shoes, we already saw it, but it does have the 3M hit with the red Nike Air. All right, looks pretty nice. And then the same thing for the medial side. That Undefeated branding continues down the side of the shoe. Everything looks great. Let's check out the left one. And there are no differences between the shoes, guys, left to right. They are just a mirror image of each other. And from the rear, quality wise, everything looks great, lines up just fine, which again is pretty standard for GX. The quality always seems to be on point. There is your Undefeated and that Nike Jewel. Again, it is the larger bubble, and Everything looks so good. Such a great collab, and nice that we can get our hands on them from our friends across the water. There's your Air Max. Padding in the tongue feels exactly as you would expect. Again, guys, the GX just does a really good job. Of course, you got your nylon straps in that University Red. And we will go ahead, guys, and take a look at our Strobel. So just kind of that white fuzzy Strobel. You do have some bands there on both sides of the tongue. And then there is our size tag. Now this pair did just come with some tissue paper inside, and then the insole, as we said, is just your standard blue kind of foam insole that you get with an Air Max 95. Does have the Nike pressed in. It is the Ortholite, as you can see, and of course does have this stitched on tag. It is not printed on. I did need to mention that. This is printed. What I'm saying, this right here is not. You see that is stitched on the Tokyo and number 63 of 600. So that is all good. Let's check out the packaging for this one. So I already showed you the laces and the lace locks. You also are going to get inside the box these nice dust bags. You do get two, one for each shoe, of course. Almost has like a linen feel to it. And you got the Undefeated and the swoosh. Okay, your little pull straps, and I believe they are both the same. I don't think there's any differences with the dust bags. And then our box, very nice looking Air Max 95 box. Almost, again, like a linen look to it, and it is a textured box. You can see on the lid, you got the swoosh pressed in, the Undefeated logo and the Air Max logo. So that's a nice little touch, very clean looking box. You do have the description of the Air Max in kind of a glossy print. Nothing on this side but the Undefeated logo. And I know on camera, with this color box, this may be harder to see. I'm sorry. You do have the Undefeated and the Air Max, some branding on the bottom. You got your Nike Air, and then our box label on this one is Nike Air Max 95 SPGO. We're gonna have black and bright crimson. These are men's 13. Inside, you have the Undefeated tissue paper. There is an anti-mold sticker back there, as you can see, and just the white look inside the box lid. Box was excellently protected in shipping, which I really appreciate that, especially on a release like this, where the shoes, I mean, it's such a limited pair. You know, it's just nice when they take the extra steps to protect the box. And again, the shoes I think look great. Again, I think the GX is the best batch by far for the Air Max 95s that I've seen anyway. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you know of a better one, but I personally don't. And yeah, they look great. Limited pair that we can get our hands on. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of the Air Max 95, the Undefeated Tokyo version. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Would you rock these? Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys, because we've got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.